Hi there, everybody. This is B. Sedgwick, and it's again an introduction to Corner of Calm. And the introduction to this one, the picture I sent out, was from a children's library, because one of the energies that children respond to in a very positive way usually is calm. It makes them feel secure. It makes them feel less threatened usually. But I found myself reflecting as a spin-off from that how calm can be dangerous. Um, and I'll start with maybe most the biggest thing that I've run into, and that is that when you are really really calm and things are not going well with the people around you, they can get really really angry because you're not reacting the same way they are, that you're not as deeply, you don't seem to be concerned or as involved or as whatever. And however much that isn't necessarily true, they can take it out on you. If you stick with it, often they'll come back around and they'll say, all right, so you're processing this differently than I am, but it's, I'd love to know in any kind of comments later, how you've run into this, because I realize it is a threatening kind of place. You see it in major figures when they're dealing with people that are not usually, who are volatile, that when they encounter a calm presence, it disrupts things. It makes them not clear on what's going on. So that's one of the ways that I talk about calm being an energy that can spread, but it's also an energy that confronts and confuses in a lot of different kinds of ways. The second thing I want to say is that calm is also a place of power, and it's related to what I just said. And I want to share a story about my children, actually. My older one did a good job of doing the going through being a teenager bit. And once we were walking down the street, and he literally pushed his brother down in the middle of everybody, in the middle of everything. And I got the little one up, and we all got home. And one of the things that I'd learned or heard is that if you want to get angry, if you can get angry from a place of not being angry, if you can do it from a place of just being sort of centered in there, it makes it a lot stronger. I know I intended to do that. I don't know if I ever did. I mean, I think I did, but in this instance, I'm not even sure I ever said anything. But the older brother sort of came crawling back to me saying, "Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I did that." And he could do that whether I raised my voice or not, and it was a lot of years ago, so I don't remember. It was the place of calm that was much more confrontative, in a place of confrontation, than blowing my temper, and I guess I've gotten angry, ever could have been. So I'm offering you those two things. There's another piece of it, and I'm going to talk to that about the next time I do one of these. But think about those two things, that when people find calm threatening because it's such an alien emotion to them, and when people find it confronting as a place that is challenging in a good kind of way. And so I offer you that.